Did I make the worst mistake helping my drug date get home safely? So I think I just lived through one of the most terrifying and confusing nights of my life, and I honestly don't know if I handled it the right way. I'm a 24-year-old guy, and last night I went on a first date with someone I matched with on Hinge. We've been talking for a while, and I was actually pretty excited to finally meet her in person. The evening started off really well. We met up for dinner at this nice restaurant, had great conversation, shared a couple of drinks with our meal, and everything felt natural. She seemed completely normal, laughing, engaged, totally present. After we finished eating, we decided to walk down the street to this bar to keep the night going. That's when things took a really dark turn. We ordered drinks at the bar, just one round, nothing crazy. But within what felt like 10 or 15 minutes, I noticed she was slurring her words. At first, I'm embarrassed to admit, I was a little annoyed. We'd only had 2 drinks at dinner and one at the bar, plus we'd eaten a full meal. I couldn't understand how she could possibly be that drunk. My initial thought was maybe she'd been drinking before she arrived, but that didn't make sense either because she seemed completely sober when we first met up. Then it got worse. First, while we were sitting there, she became more and more incoherent by the minute. She was spacing out, her head was drooping, and she was practically falling asleep on the bar stool. The bartender kept shooting me these looks that made me feel like a complete creep, as if I'd done something to her. At that point, a terrible realization hit me. I think someone drugged her. I immediately told her we needed to leave and asked for the check. There was no way I could send her home alone in an Uber in that condition. She could barely stay upright. I grabbed her phone and managed to get her to unlock it using Face ID before she completely zoned out. I scrolled through her recent texts and called the last person she'd been messaging. Thank God it was a close friend. I explained the situation as calmly as I could, and her friend insisted on coming to pick her up right away. I took my date outside to wait, but I literally had to hold her up to keep her from collapsing. Those 15 minutes waiting for her friend felt like an eternity. When the friend finally arrived, she looked at me like I was some kind of predator. I tried to apologize and explain what happened, but she barely acknowledged me. She just brushed me off, helped my date into the car, and drove away without another word. Now I'm sitting here wondering if I did the right thing. Should I have called the police instead? Should I have taken her to the hospital? I keep replaying the whole night in my head, and I can't shake this terrible feeling that either she or her friend thinks I'm the one who drugged her. I can already picture my photo ending up on one of those "Are we dating the same guy" Facebook groups with people warning others about me. I'm not interested in a second date at this point, but I do want to make sure she's okay. Would it be wrong to reach out and check on her? Or would that make me look even more suspicious? And honestly, I keep wondering what actually happened. Could someone working behind the bar have slipped something into her drink? But why would they do that if she was clearly with me? Or could she have taken something before the date and the alcohol just intensified it? I feel like I'm in this impossible situation where I tried to do the right thing, but now I look like the bad guy. So I'm asking, am I the jerk here? Did I handle this completely wrong?